Hey everyone, I am back. It's been a long time since I've been out here. Mike has bailed on me several times, went on some solo hunts, and I actually took everyone's advice.
Who bailed on who?
It did not go in the corn. I'm not dealing with the spiders that everyone's been telling me about. So we're in an open field. It's a little difficult to look. There's a lot of growth and stuff, and it wasn't plowed. Maybe last winter, right?
Yeah.
So this is probably our last look of the season. So far, not really a whole lot, lots of flakes and stuff, but I did find a really pretty tool. So because we didn't find anything else yet, and I haven't seen anyone for a long time, I figured we would video it. So let's take a look and see.
It actually looks,
It's really pretty.
it's great material, and that whole edge looks like it's got some killer working on it. Go ahead and, oh wow, it's like beautiful. And like we always say, we don't video a ton of tools and scrapers,
The material's really
but
pretty.
that thing right there,
It's got like glittery, I don't know what material you would know.
I don't know what kind of blend it is. Let me take a look at it here closer. Look at the edge on that. Probably clean up a little better to show you, but look at that edge.
So hopefully this is the start of finding some stuff.
You can see there it's somewhat, yeah, there you go. That thing's actually really nice. Wow. Good find. I know it's not a point, but
No,
man,
but I'm glad to be back.
that's a good one. We're gonna keep at it. Hopefully we'll find a few.
Hey everyone, I'm back. It's been a little bit since we found anything. I did find that beautiful uniface scraper a little while ago, and now I just found a side notched point. I am just waiting for Mike to catch up and actually find something. I think maybe he just drove me here.
I'd like to play too, except just cameraman, but
So, I mean, it's pretty usual though, right guys?
no, I'm glad that you found something. It's been a few months since she's been out. So.
Yeah, it has been a while. It took me a little bit to get my eyes trained again. He pointed out gracefully how many flakes I walked over, so.
So let's check this out. Blends in really well. Go ahead and pop that bugger out. So it got a tip on it, or is it kind of blunted?
I don't know. It's pretty crude.
Yeah, let me take a look. It almost looks like it's sheared off on the back there.
It's pretty rough.
Decently ground. It's kind of a blunt, or now it looks like on this side. Yeah, it took a big hit right there. Big impact fracture or something. It's taken the tip off. It does look like it was probably blunted off at one point. It's all reworked. So definitely a repurposed tool, or a repurposed point for that matter, but still a good find. So good
I'll
job.
take it.
Yeah, another point for the collection. So we're gonna keep at it, and hopefully we'll find a few more. We got I don't know, about another hour or so left, and then we're gonna get out of here. So
Wish us luck.
all right, guys. Hey, I finally get to join the day. Tika's been whipping my butt, which is pretty usual. It's kind of why I went by myself for the last few times. Thought maybe I'd have some good luck, but anyway, we just got up to the better part of the field. We got like an hour left, so we're gonna kind of get through it as quick as we can and hopefully find some stuff. Like she said, it's been kind of slow. She's found that really nice flake tool, and then she did find that side notch point. Walking along here, I actually looked over and found the base of a point sticking out. Looks like a really nice little point. Hopefully it's got a tip on it. And then as she came across right in my row, she said, oh my God, and then she stopped talking because there is something laying here in my row that looks like it could be absolutely killer. And if you guys remember in the past, we walked a site that we call Madison Madness, where we find lots of Madison points, and she's found a couple really big Madison points, and fingers crossed, that's what this piece is right here. It looks like it could be a big Madison. So let's get the first point out, and then we're gonna pull the second point. So let's check this out. Looks pretty nice.
It does look nice.
Yeah, it does look like a little dovetail or something like
yeah.
that, and I'm hoping there's a tip on it, but this, no, it's everything that you see right there. I thought it was going in the ground a little bit, but
Nice.
Yeah.
It does look like a dovetail.
yeah, it's actually 100%. It's got it's just got a little bit of a wonky spot there in in the side, but it's all worked in there. I can see from here. So, yeah, it's actually pretty ground right there.
How are your hands so dirty?
I know. Look at that. Look
Look at the difference.
I look like a homeless person every time I'm out here. Anyway, so
all right, let's see this.
Point number 1 for me for the day.
And I graciously,
maybe swing around over here.
Take this from him.
Yeah, I gotta give her credit.
I have Madison's, and I think he should have one.
Get right in tight. Look at this thing. I don't know if that'll even zoom. Oh my God! Look at the working on it.
It looks a lot like the one I found.
It obviously looks like tip.
Now, I already
And
told
base.
him if it's a big side notch, it's mine.
Yep.
Then I reclaim my.
If it's a big Madison.
my point.
Oh my gosh! I almost don't want to pull it because it looks too nice. Oh please! Oh, it's all it is. Oh my gosh! It is. It's just
Oh wow!
holy cow! Holy!
He's gonna be in forever debt to me.
Can
now.
you see that?
You need to flip it, I think.
You might have to come around to this side.
Here's the camera.
Yeah, I'll just do that. This thing is unreal. I'll zoom in for us here. Hit that button there in the screen. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Look at that Madison. That's the nicest Madison I've ever seen. I almost thought, like, when I popped it there, there was nothing in the dirt. I thought, okay, it's a little drill.
That's what I thought when you popped it out.
But the working on the edge, look at that right there. Holy cow. That thing's got to be 2.5 inches long. 2 3/4 maybe. And then when I popped it out, I'm like, okay, maybe that base is broken. It's not. Look at that base. That's worked right down to nothing. That is the thinnest, longest, skinniest Madison I've ever seen.
You're welcome.
Thank you. That is unreal. Yeah, I got to give credit to her right there because she actually saw it coming over here. And she's like, nope, that's in your row. And because we've done this before.
Done that. I've stolen many points. We were actually even. It took a couple of years to get even from all the points I've stolen from his rows. So I know better.
So we're not going to start all over again.
No, we're not starting all over.
Well, I appreciate it because, like she said, she has a few Madisons already.
And I have one that's very similar material to that. So yeah, I'm really happy for you.
This thing is unbelievable. Oh,
All
man.
right, let's keep going.
Yeah, we got a little bit left. All right, your turn.
My turn. Find another one. Hey everyone, it's my turn again. So Mike obviously just found the killer Madison that he can't stop talking about.
Oh my gosh, man.
I've heard all about it for the last like 20 minutes. So I did find one. It's really pretty. It's right on top. It's a long drive home for us, so I'm going to hear about this.
Oh
so
my gosh.
feel bad for me.
Did you guys see that Madison?
Oh, he'll come up to me at like 11 o'clock tonight and ask me if I saw it.
Did you see that Madison? Hey.
So let's look at the point I just found.
She's got a killer right
I
there.
have a good one. I'm excited.
Laying right.
I literally like yelled, I found one.
Beautiful side notch. Beautiful tip.
See, that's what you get.
Look at that little
being
pedestal
nice.
it's on. Look at that.
Very pretty.
Repaid. Yeah, you like the notched ones.
Yep, I do.
And that is a solid point.
And like I brought to his attention, I have great Madisons at home.
My dirty homeless fingers. That thing is actually really, really well made. Look at the tip on that thing. Look at the flaking right there. Beautiful point.
Thanks.
All right, we got a little bit longer.
Yep, we're hurrying.
All right, guys.
All right, we're in a good spot. It's been maybe 30 seconds, maybe. And we walked with sticks, and I went to hit it, and he screamed at me.
Don't touch
Don't
it!
touch it! And I jumped like I was shot, like it was a friggin' snake or something.
Yeah, you would have thought there was a water moccasin laying there. She's like, oh my God, what?
I thought it was a leaf, like a corn stalk or something. So it's actually a really pretty Madison.
I was gonna say
so.
the site has lived up to its name because we got another awesome Madison
Yeah,
here.
and I don't have anything like this one, so.
Look at this point. Look at the colors in that thing.
Yeah, I got in trouble for touching it, so.
Look at the colors in that point. Go ahead. Oh my gosh. Oh, the thing is gorgeous.
It's very unique.
Look at right here. You can see like the fossils in it. See it?
It almost looks like granite, kind of.
Holy cow, is that thing beautiful. Yeah, I guess your good deed didn't go unpaid, huh? 2 points. 2 points in less than 30 seconds, and 2 killers too. Nice job.
Thanks.
Haven't lost a step, huh? All right, guys, we are down to the last minute here for last point of the day. I just pulled this heartbreaker out. Looks like a big notch thing there. Unfortunately, it's broke. I got one in the ground here. Fingers crossed that it's whole. If it's not, then that means Tika's got last point of the day with that big Madison, which is, I got to hear it the whole ride home. So.
Oh yeah, he's gonna hear about it.
Fingers crossed. Oh my God, I just panicked that I set that other Madison down. It's safe and sound right here though, just in case you were wondering. All right, fingers crossed. There's no pressure to it. No!
I got last point of the year.
Oh man, look at that. It actually would have been nice too. Set that down. Looks like a piece of Indiana green possibly. Yep, base is snapped right off of it. That means last point of the day, last point of the year, like she said, goes to Tika. So we had a pretty good day. I was actually wondering if we were gonna have a good day because it kind of started out real slow, but
We had a pretty good year.
Yeah.
This is probably the end of our year.
yeah, we're gonna try to do some videos maybe after this, you know, to show some of the better points that we found. Some people had said something about maybe doing some paleo videos because we got a handful of paleo points that we found.
And like some of my points that
Yep,
were early on.
early on that didn't get as much attention. So I guess look for those videos after this one. So maybe through the winter we'll throw up some videos that'll show some of our collection. So thanks for sticking with us, guys. Thanks for all the subscribers. We finally hit 1,000, so I appreciate everybody's subscriptions and stuff. So stick with us, and hopefully 2022 will be a heck of a year.
Bye.
Hey everybody, here's a quick cleanup video for Saturday, October 2nd. Tika and I actually had a pretty good hunt that day. We went down to a spot to do some standing corn hunting, but we were actually pretty fortunate to find one of our smaller sites had been tilled up and rained on and everything. So we jumped on that, and yeah, we did find some pretty good stuff, including probably one of the best Madison points I've ever seen. This site, in the past, we found quite a few Madisons, and this one was no exception. So let's get a look at everything we found here. We did find quite a bit of stuff that we didn't put on the video, just so it wouldn't get too long. But we found quite a bit of tools, which we do find on this site. Unfortunately, that one's broken. Another broken one here. You can see all the flaking on it there. We do find a lot of these. I'm sure they were, you know, this was a pretty active site. You can see all the flaking on the end there, or on that edge there. Just a big flake tool. Worked really well on the edge. So obviously there was a bunch of work going on there at one time. Yeah, and a lot of maybe some game processing or whatnot. You can see all the edge work on that. So we do find a lot of those. And we did find some neat pottery as well. I don't know if you can see there, but that one's got some little design in it. I kept that piece. And this one I thought was really cool. It's really small, but it does have some pretty neat designs. Here's some of the better tools that we found. This is a big clunky one I don't think is in the video. Like I said, I don't put them all on there just for time constraint, because otherwise the video would get too long. This one we did put on there. Tika found this one right off the get-go. And yeah, as you can see, we had to put that on because it's just absolute beautiful piece. Material, shape, and the workmanship all along this edge is just second to none right there. So really cool piece. Happy to find that. This was one that I found I thought was really cool material. I don't think that's on there either, but you can see all the different flaking on it. So I'm sure that piece saw a lot of work too in its day. Some of the brokes that we found. Unfortunately, that piece right there Throw it back down there. This was another little broke that was on there. I thought, what a cool base that thing would have had. Big wide base, maybe big sandy or something. This is a piece that Tika found, broken right in half. Some pretty colors on it. This was an interesting piece that I found. I wasn't sure exactly what it was when I picked it up, and I don't think I videoed it, but you can see it's just absolutely full of work, and it's got quite the tip on it too, but it's thick as all get out. So I don't know if they were trying to make a point out of it and they just couldn't get all the stack off of it, or what it was, but it definitely has a worked edge all the way around it. So interesting piece. If anybody sees anything like that, let me know. This was the first point that Tika found. You know, I thought maybe it was blunted at first, but it looks like it's got quite a broke on it there. So looks like the whole end's broken off of it. Old piece, so it's super ground, heavily ground in here. So big side notch guy. This was a piece that I found when I found that double, which was pretty neat. You know, I said I picked this up, or I saw this as I was walking along, and I hadn't seen that Madison yet, but this was a really nice piece. Not sure, it almost has that dovetail look to it, but there are different types in the area that kind of resemble dovetail, so I'm not exactly sure what that is, but 100% point. And then this was Tika's, one of her better finds. She picked this one up. Not a very big point, but super well made, flaked really well, and I don't think there's a single spot broken on it, so super happy to rescue that point. So she was happy about that. She did find a nice Madison as well, which, like I said, that site is pretty well known for. And this thing I thought was killer. You know, it's got all different colors in it. You can see it's got little fossils and whatnot. Not exactly sure what the material is, but the color, and it's just really neat. Might be maybe some type of Harrodsburg or something, but it's got a little bit of a little bit going on the tip, but other than that, it's a pretty sizable Madison. Like I said, we find quite a few of those, anything from small to pretty good size. I would have to say the find of the day though is this guy right here. This is probably one of the nicest points that I have. Just material, I mean, I'm gonna have to say it's probably hornstone. I'm not for sure, but the workmanship on this is just unreal. You can see the fine flaking all down the edge there, and it is 100% tiny little tip. You can see a big thinning flake right there. You flip it over and you can see a smaller thinning flake right there, but the edge work on this thing is just unreal. I put a tape on it and it's right at 2 inches long. So by far the longest Madison I have, and the nicest, the thinnest. I don't know if you can even see it, but I put a light on it earlier, and it's actually 100% see-through. Yeah, I don't think I got enough light to show it there, but you can kind of see the edges there. But yeah, with a flashlight, you can see right through the whole thing. So like I said, probably one of the coolest points that I found in a while, and was very happy to save it. And thanks for joining everybody, guys. I appreciate everybody coming along this year. Like I said, I think earlier in the video, I said we might try to get a couple of videos put up yet. With some of our finds, you know, of our collection, we might add some paleo stuff and some archaic stuff, break our collection up a little bit, and put some videos throughout the winter. So hopefully everybody sticks around and checks those out. And like I said, thank you for all of our subscribers. You know, if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one, guys. Bye-bye.